welcome back. So we are going to take a look at the RC that broke. I got a couple of them that are broke, but I want to tear it down, see how bad it is, see what parts need to be ordered. I might have them fix the wing, fix the control arm, and see overall what's happened to this. Is the chassis bent? Is it done for? We took it to the BMX track and gave it some abuse along with some other RCs, and it's just time to go through some of them and get them put back into shape. I do add the foam so that the batteries don't die, but once you bash them as hard as I bash them, it takes a lot of maintenance to get some of this stuff fixed. So we're going to dig into that today and see what's going on. While I'm tearing this thing apart and finding out all the damage that this thing has, I want to play a little montage of all the epic jumps. God, that is really twisted up. I don't even know if I can get in there to get some of these screws. This one took some pretty hard hits. Screws seem to be all the same. This is the one that ripped out. Screw's not bent though. You can see how twisted up that bracket is, so I'm going to heat it, straighten it back out, and see if we can continue to use this wing and see if I can get a different mount ordered up. God, that thing really took some abuse. Maybe throw some big washers on it to support it for now, but it's definitely going to need a lot of heat to get that thing straightened back out. Hope you guys enjoy this little edit, and we're going to play it now while I dig into the front here. Ooh. All right, so let me know, what are your thoughts on what RC you think is the toughest out of that video? It's definitely, I'm hard on them. I treat them hard. I run all my RCs, but this lets you guys know what's gonna last and what's not gonna last. I've been running my cars for years, and I keep them maintained. That's why I like the hobby grade RCs. And for those that can't, you know, afford more than 1 or 2 RC cars, shows you what you're gonna get involved with and how many parts you're gonna need to buy for what RC, and I think that's very important. When it comes to maintaining these RCs, parts cost is definitely not cheap, and that's where you'll spend a lot of money in the long run, is on part support. So out of all that you saw, which RC do you think is the most durable? Or do you think they're all durable? I mean, what's in the clips are RCs that I find that I catch myself running a lot in into my day-to-day videos. Some trusted RCs, ones that I know that just aren't going to break and are going to give me, you know, a long run time before I have to repair them. And the Sledge has always been truly a good RC. This is my first real breakage. You can see the pin snapped. I thought I put hardened pins in this, but it's hard to tell. So that's what's left of this pin. All right, got a few pins right here. Also have the hardened captured hinge pins for the outers. Knew I replaced some of these hinge pins. You can tell the stock pin versus the hardened pin. So we're going to throw in 2 hardened pins. One thing about a basher, if you're going to bash as hard as I do, you can't replace everything every time you go out running. You just replace what's broken. At least that's the way I like to do it. Straighten the parts that can be straightened. And just continue to run the RC. I think the center one was the long screw. And then definitely order up parts you know are going to fail. Keep extra. And that'll ensure that your RC will continue to run, because a lot of these parts go out of stock, and then you got downtime on ordering things off the internet. So I try to replace what I need to, so that I can ensure oh, the axle's not in. Place it with a hardened pin. I knew I broke these pins once before, I think. Shock is good. center diff is stiff. And I just need to heat up the wing. Go nice and straight. More than I can say for that screw. Go. See how this body fits. There we go. All back to normal. Simple as that. Now I'll go through all the other RCs that I bashed. X-Max. Sledge is repaired now. Just double check the tires and make sure that none of them are coming unglued. I got to do the same thing for the 4S Outcast, Creighton, and a couple others. But there we go. Let me know what you guys feel about that edit. And like, comment, subscribe. It's the way I fix up my RCs. And we'll catch you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching.